If I could rewrite BRs, I'd fix the vehicles hard. Gaijin would smoke their cigars and roll in the big old pile of rubles. If I could rewrite BRs, all I want is to fly my planes. All I want is to drive my tanks. All I want is to fly my planes. Could that be possible? Could that be possible? If I could rewrite BRs, I'd fix the bias hard. All I want is for 50s to work. All I want is for 30s to work. All I want is for cannons to work. Anything is possible. It's all playable if I could rewrite BRs. Let's go with Duck Hunt PNG. Yeah, I like these. I like these. Alright. Welcome to the channel, lads and ladies. We are live. And Derp Tank, good to see you, bud. Did you hear my little song? We're making a video today, so I already have what in the heck? Some people have some strange ideas. What was I saying? I already have a screenshot, and I'm gonna work on the thumbnail for the live, and then you get to watch how I currently make videos using, of all things, Windows Movie Maker. So that should be fun. Save image as a PNG. There we go. Alright. I like that people aren't using JPEGs as their thumbnails anymore. What gun did you get for the 3 ground forces tasks for Chronicles? Oh! I got the Gewehr. I got the, it's the something, was it STG 44 Kurtz or something? No, not that. Not STG 44. What am I thinking? It's not a Sturmgewehr. It's a carbine. That, I think it's a straight pull bolt action carbine. I'm not sure though. No, that's right. It's a sort of a complex gas blowback system. Anyway, yeah, it's the carbine. Der Kurz rifle. I don't know how you say battle rifle in German. But all right, what was I doing? Screenshot. Where's my screenshots? Screenshots, Blammer. Okay, we gotta wait for that to load. So while that's loading, we go to the War Thunder videos, we go to Movie Maker, and we drag our video over. So, Movie Maker is getting ready to show me the thumbnails and the preview. Tank Toddler, I think, is taking a nap now. She's awfully quiet. So Movie Maker is getting that ready. And let me know if you can't hear me, by the way. I would hate for that to be the case. Still Derp Tank. And this is what I'm working with. There's our lovely screenshot. And then you could watch this replay for a little bit, I guess, while things load up. This is a pretty fun match. And we ended up doing fairly well and doing some neat things and showing off some of the things that the Heinkel 177 is capable of. And you see that this is the A5 model of the Heinkel 177. It was a reasonably prolific strategic bomber used by the Germans late in the war. And here you see us get to bomb our first base. We don't have the maximum bomb loadout, so we can only take out like 1.5 bases. So that's what we were going for. I think technically you can get 2 if your bombs land just right and the ping is with you, but well, we were playing safe strats and going for 1.5 bases. So that's that, and I'll let that keep moving for a little bit. It looks like my video is, or my thumbnail is ready for editing. So let's jump into that and take a look at how I make pictures. So we opened this up with GIMP, which is a free, right there. Well, yeah, GIMP. It's a free photo editing software that I really like. It works well for me. So that is awfully nice. It takes a little bit to learn what these things over on the side here are. Here's your tools. You start with selection tools and then different kinds of cutting and printing and resizing. I usually use these ones here and the text tool and the selection tools, and you can learn them fairly quickly. For example, here we have our doggo, and we want to select him and the birds but not the background. So what do? We pick our color selection tool and we select the background. Wait, what are you doing? Check this out. Now you go select, invert. Now I've selected everything except what I had previously selected. Control C is copy, just like it is everywhere else. And now we need some more layers. So add a layer. I'm not going to name it just because I don't bother. And paste down our doggo boy. There we go. That's not bad. I like that. I like that. And then this guy, we'll just copy him and drop him into this. Wait, that was the wrong layer. Drop him into the same layer. And I like it. I like it. Let's flip him though. I want him. That's the flip tool. Horizontal is along the horizon, just like that. Do 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 do. If I could rewrite BRs and fix the bias hard. I like it. I like what I'm working with here. Okay, that's pretty cool. This is what our thumbnail would look like. Let's export as. We'll save it as a JPEG, and we'll call this avocado. There we go. Names are important. Come on, give me the thing. Okay. And then for YouTube, for a thumbnail, it needs to be below 2 megabytes. So we're good there. Quite a bit below 2 megabytes. JPEGs are interesting. Sometimes you get the same resolution and it's a lot bigger file because basically the JPEG system crunches down the data using what's called an algorithm. TIE Fighters, good to see you, bud. It's been a while since I made a video. I took a little bit of a break just to refresh myself, and I am feeling refreshed. Had a good match, so we're gonna. Where's avocado? Should be near the top. There we go. Avocado. Avocado. There we go. We got a thumbnail for the stream, and now, really is good to see you, Tyson. I love I love that that thing we were talking about worked out. You can ask TIE Fighters about it if you want to. I thought that was pretty great. Whenever there's something that I have to do, there's a guy called I actually don't know what his name is, but he goes by Ave on YouTube, AVE, and he does some great shop videos, and he said he's got this this, what was it, an FAQ where somebody asked him for basic life advice, and something that he said that I really like is only do what you want to do. so that if you ever have to do something, it's because you decided to do it, right? And I have my own motto. If you really don't want to do something, make it fun. Make it a joke, right? You can laugh or you can cry. And life is like an onion, it's just layer of layers until all you're left with tears. All you're left with is tears. Sitka Banner Bold is the font I use for my text. Layer after layer until all you're left with is tears. I feel like life is tragic, just in case you guys didn't know. I'm kind of one of those moody kinds of people, but I'm looking for the next life. So, I try and enjoy this one, and I don't take it too seriously, because it's not going to last forever anyway. Life is a fatal condition. Let's put the text behind the burbs and didoggo. So we make a layer, and you can see it's underneath our decals layer, I like to call that. And I don't name my layers. I don't spend the time. I just identify them visually. And we'll call this Heinkel 177 kind of like that. And then you can remove your text here. This is how I do it. I sort of decide what I want to say, and then I figure out how I'm going to fit it on the page. Kind of like my life motto. There we go. And now we can frame. This is going to frame pretty nicely. Yeah. Let's actually put it in front of the duck. We drag our layer. That, it looks okay. I could stand to have the text a bit smaller, but when you get into those smaller fonts, you know what, let's make it a little bit smaller. Go back to our text editing tool. Size was at 280 pixels. Let's make it 250. That's a little bit on the smaller size. Yeah, it's a little bit on the smaller side. Let's do 260. That looks a little bit better. Play with these kinds of things. And about 80% of the work is getting what you want onto the page when it comes to art. And then 20% is the finishing touches. But if you spend that 20% of your time just putting a little bit more finishing work, and I know people that spend like half of the time finishing things up to make them look nice, it really pays off. It goes a long way, that extra 20%. And, you could apply that to other things in life, but in art, definitely it shows. Anything you craft, if you put in that little bit of extra effort, I mean, don't go German on it and just waste your entire budget on unnecessary features. But that little extra effort goes a long way. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I like that as a video, a thumbnail. So we're going to save this one, and we're just going to overwrite. Actually, yeah, let's just overwrite our template. I don't keep the base images for my screenshots, and I go around deleting this old stuff eventually. Just interesting that JPEG. Well, I guess there's a lot of the same color in there. That JPEG doesn't take a lot of file space. So we have our thumbnail for our video. Now it's time to work on the video. So here's the opening, or actually that's the last match. Now question is, do I go straight to, question is, what do I actually want to say with this video? So I don't need to show taking off. Did I have my mic on? I wonder. I don't think I did. I don't think I need to show any of this stuff because I want my video to talk about more about what happened after I bombed these bases. But I do want some time to talk with people and to hang out just a little bit before I get into this happening. I love it. Having a 20mm rear gunner is pretty great. So yeah, Heinkel 177 is a good airplane. You will hear me talk through this whole video. So how long is it? 11 minutes? You know what? For one of my videos, that's about as short as I can stand. So I could probably start talking now. Let's see, Tyson. Hey bro, what worked out? See. I'm talking about your presentation to your class. Let's see. Got 6 kills in my XP55 and got killed. We still lost. Wow, that sounds like a good match. Did I mess something up? Oh, in the video. Yeah, maybe you posted that before I put the drop shadow. But also, maybe I could change the color of those clouds. Wouldn't that be wild if I did that? Let's actually try that. I haven't done this before. Let's see what I can do. All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So we select the colors of the clouds. And let's go colors, colorify. That's weird, isn't it? Let's make them just a little bit darker. How's that look? Kind of trashy. But, thoughts. Nah. Close. Discard changes. Bam. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. Let's move on. So we have our replay here in case we want to pick something up from that. Probably not, but it's available. Actually, we could do something pretty neat. Let's zoom through this to the point where I can actually see getting that kill. So we bombed 1.5 bases. We're heading back to base, and now I just gotta wait through all of this, and I'm looking forward to the day where War Thunder implements some more friendly features into the replay system. It's nice to see that they've been talking about putting in things like a bookmark system where you could jump from one point to another. And what was actually happening at this point during the match is Tank Toddler was getting cranky and needing to be put down for a nap. So I AFK'd for a while here. You see me flying perfectly straight, and now we got back to the scene after putting Guppy down for a nap, and we dive on this P-47, and then he gets wrecked by AA, and now we have a Focke-Wulf on our tail. And why don't I get rid of the UI and start recording? Do 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 do. Focke-Wulf, American. This poor guy. But he made a mistake. You know, you never attack a bomber from directly behind. Tail gunners are a thing. So he messed up. He had every opportunity in the world to come from a higher angle or to attack me from the front. It was his call, and he thought he'd go for an easy kill, and I turned out to not be as easy as you gave me credit. Are you gonna start recording? It's not recording. How do we... I forget how to bring up the menu for this thing. Is it Alt-Z? Yeah, I think it's Alt-Z. Doo-doo-doo. Maybe it's not. Hey, bud. Are you pooping right now? I wonder if I could start recording with OBS, because I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, start recording. Oh, cool, I can record while I stream. Alright. Whoa, trippy, man. What? Is War Thunder crashing? Are you crashing? Oh, War Thunder. Alright, it looks like War Thunder is crashing, so never mind on that. Good thing I have a webcam, you guys can't see me picking my nose. Oh, you're crashing so hard. It's turned into Instagram, you see it? Alright, so that's a thing. Yep. You do you, bud. You go ahead and send that crash report. Let's work on this video. So here I am. On the road again. There I am. Upon the stage. There I go. Playing the star again. this welcome to my living room. Advelos, hi. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've seen you in the stream before. Did we meet recently? I'm really bad at remembering people, but your name seems familiar. Are you one of my new friends? So, video output low. No. Alright, so basically I think I've sort of overloaded my graphics card here. So apologies in advance for what you're seeing. Let's go back to making this movie. So I'm going to stop talking to you guys and start talking to you guys in the future. So let's record some audio. Oh, War Thunder, you just go to bed, War Thunder. You're drunk. Just go to bed, drink some water, don't pee. And wait, OBS is still recording? No, it's not. It says it's recording, and now it says it's not. Okay, whatever. Things got weird. Welcome to the live stream. So we're gonna make a video. I'm about to do some audio or some commentary on this video here. So I'll try and check out from stream mode and check into Toshio Thunder mode. Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to the Heinkel 177. This is a really neat user model that has entered the game, and so once again, congratulations to Gaijin for including what would you call this? Fan content in a great way. And speaking of fans, this thing has some massive propellers driven by a pair of engines each. So if you look at the wings, those odd bulges you see are easy now. They're very large engines. And what are we doing? Well, I've brought you into the match actually at a point where I'm AFK. I've just bombed 1.5 bases because I don't have the what would you call it? The maximum bomb loadout for this plane yet. Sorry guys, I'm still in like weekend mode. And by the way, thanks for welcoming me back to the channel. I took a couple of days off from making videos just because I needed a break. I was actually playing a lot of Endless Legend because I bought the Humble Strategy bundle, which was a great deal, and it included some games that I really wanted to get my hands on. In fact, Endless Legend and Dungeon of the Endless are two games that I promised myself I would buy when they went on sale. And they went on sale, so I picked them up. And I've already played a ton of them before I bought them, because I was able to do that. and now that I've purchased them, I've been playing a little bit, and I've been avoiding the events in War Thunder to bring this back to the War Thunder content. I know this gameplay is just riveting, isn't it? I was actually AFK at this point because Tank Toddler was making it very clear that she was ready for nap time. And the way she does that is by breaking down all the barriers and busting into my area and screeching at me. And then when I try to feed her, she just spits the food out and throws it on the ground. So when she gets more and more demanding, I check the clock, because that usually means that it's close to nap time. And I was absolutely right. So here we are, taking Tank Toddler off for a nap. We're making her a bottle. We're laying her down. She's complaining to us, not sleepy. You know, she hates getting put on her back. She's like a turtle. And what was it? There's still a poopy diaper in the middle of the living room. Guys, remind me to put that in the trash can outside. I forgot about that. We also changed her diaper. So we were AFK, and the match is winding down here. I was actually in a team that had 4 of these Heinkel 177s, and unlike other bombers, Heinkels can actually sort of carry a match under the right circumstances. They're a really interesting bomber, and you're gonna see why in just a moment, right? I told you that I destroyed 1.5 bases. If you get the maximum bomb loadout, you can destroy 2 bases or do some serious damage to the enemy airfield because of how that bomb layout is set up. And watch how this thing flies. As you can see, we're going at a pretty good speed here, and this is the point where we got back to the keyboard because, as I said, we had some duties to take care of first. And guys, seriously, remind me about that duty in the living room. I don't want Tank Bomb to come home to me, you know, doing other chores, or maybe possibly playing War Thunder, and there's a poop in the middle of the living room. So, speaking of poop in the middle of the room, that P-47 was attempting to take down our ally who was over the airfield, and he got wrecked by AAA. And now we're going to see if we can get AAA to visit our friend over there. And before our anti-aircraft fire takes him down, our own 20mm rear gunner, Mitsi Menengeshos, returned the favor to that American Focke-Wulf. So, good stuff all round. And now we have but to land on the airfield. Guys, I want to tell you something. Great to be back making videos. I love this. So, I kind of want to share something with you guys. I'm pretty open about what kind of person I am, and have you noticed that I'm somewhat cheerful? Well, I'm actually a big, huge basket of emotions, and I just decide not to hold them in with you guys. But you know, like most people, I experience some negative emotions, and I've been kind of moody over the past few days, and so I stepped back from making videos just because, well, I needed a little bit of a break, and things were getting a bit, you know, frustrating with the grind. But even more than that, it's just like a personal issue. I'm a moody person. I go through periods of depression, and I have like one of the most positive outlooks in the world. I'm convinced that God loves me and I'm going to heaven, and I get to like live my dream. Like, I literally married my dream girl. Like, I'm not kidding. I literally dreamed about this girl, and she's amazing, and she takes great care of me. I have a beautiful baby. I get to live the dream, right? I get to be a youth pastor, which is just like a passion project for me. I talk about the Bible with my kids. I know this is War Thunder stuff, but I'm just explaining like my life, right? And I've just been living the dream. I'm a very happy person, but I just have that personality, right, where I go through these moody phases and I get depressed, and it's okay for me to just like step back and relax and not try so hard when those kinds of things are going on. And wasn't that a smooth landing with the Heinkel 177? And the video seems to be rather junky, so that's a thing. Anyway, let's keep going with this commentary. We landed, we've gotten a kill, we've destroyed 1.5 bases. For bomber gameplay, this is already a really exciting match. And the reason we're in a bomber today is, once again, for the grind. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it, guys. I'm going to get the PV2D. What in the heck is going on with this video? Super duper laggy on my end here. I hope that's not the final product. Anyway, guys, if that's the way it looks, I won't be able to publish this. But it looks like my graphics card might be a bit overburdened. But anyway, Heinkel 177 is a strategic / heavy bomber that was actually designed to be capable, believe it or not, right? This is just German craziness, of being a dive bomber. So as you saw, we were able to dive on that P-47 with some amazing agility. The flight model of this plane is really fun for a heavy bomber. It kind of reminds me of what I used to be able to do with the BV-238 back in the day, but of course on a much more nimble scale. But just the aggressive way you can fly this really reminds me of that plane. So now there's 2 enemy planes left, and look at these guys. Here's another Heinkel 177 going into straight up fighter mode. Look at how, I mean, this is a heavy bomber. This is a strategic bomber, and it's able to move like a lumbering heavy fighter, right? Just the way that this thing can fly through the air is just an absolute blast. And speaking of which, look at us blow the wing off of that poor guy. Was that a Typhoon, I think? And then he goes for a ram and doesn't quite connect with us. That would have been exciting if he did. But that is going to be just about the end of the match. We've got our second kill. And you know, what a world we live in, right? And a third guy is getting pestered. That guy, actually, he's a Spitfire, and he's already lost half of a wing. But so 2 that Heinkel 177 squad, their squad name was D something, DWP. I can't remember. You can see it on the screen. I can't. My editing software is Garbo. But congratulations to you guys. That was a great match. I had a lot of fun. Apparently they were some Czech fellas, because I checked out their channel, and it looks pretty interesting. There's another Czech streamer that I watch when he goes on the air. He's a pretty cool guy. He speaks English, and he's got a pretty neat channel. I can't remember what his name is. Ravix or something? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with name. I'm bad with name. I'm also bad with English. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the match for me. It ended up being really exciting. And I was going to mention this, but the reason we were in a heavy bomber was just because of the event that's going on right now where you can unlock parts. And I'm going to be building the PV2D. I love my attackers, as you guys know. I can't wait to get that plane on the channel. Guys, thanks for joining me today to talk about life, Minengeschoss, and the Heinkel 177. I really should say more about this bomber. It is quite the fun vehicle. But the least I can say, check it out for yourselves. If you don't like the boring, stale gameplay of the heavy bomber in general, the Heinkel 177 is something special. It's worth taking a look at, and it's worth learning, in my humble opinion. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. And that was how I like to do my narration, all in a big solid block as much as possible. You might have noticed that my content is usually rather free form, uncut, you might say. So I'm kind of concerned about that video. Let's save our project here just in case things don't work out for us. And we'll just save it over this T114 project. I think I have some unfinished projects in the works. I've got tons of things that I was meaning to publish, but haven't gotten around to putting in the effort to edit and polish up nice. I mean, I polish it a little bit. What? Don't make fun of me. Let's see if we got any comments. Nope, that's it. Alright, and who's watching right now? How is the stream doing, by the way? It was getting a little rough there for a while. I want to check on that video. So let's watch the video and see what's going on here around the... So I don't think it's quite so jumpy as it was in the preview. Yeah, that's nice and smooth. Let's watch that landing again. Look at that. It looks like it's going to be a rough landing, but we managed to slow our descent. I really should talk more about landing the Heinkel 177, but you'll learn. And if things don't work out for you, just pay attention to what I did there with the flaps and with the throttle control. The main thing is you don't want to fall out of the sky. Oh, it does get jumpy there. That's really annoying, and there's no reason for it to do that, but it does, doesn't it? Well, that's life. You live, you learn. You get... Man, just why? Just why, though? So bad. War Thunder has not been playing the best lately. I think it has to do with the game client itself. Dang. Yeah, that guy's already lost a wing. There's a Tempest coming. You just don't do that. You don't get on a bomber's tail like that. And look at him try and go for a ram. And look at my just... I don't know what the deal is, but yeah, Shadowplay was just taking a dump on me there. Oh well, it is what it is. I think I'm still going to publish that anyway, because I liked that video. And it's basically done. But let's get some... Let's see what the sound looks like in the background. Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome to the Heinkel 177. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's boost the... Let's see. Let's boost the video volume. I hope you can't like hear me cussing or something in the background. Happens to the best of us. Reminds me of what I used to be able to do with the BV238. Okay, I'm happy with this. So let's save that video. I don't know what my graphics card is doing right now. It could be my card. It could be. And here it says that OBS is recording, but it's not recording. It's streaming. Anyway, maybe that's just me. Let's call this Heinkel 177 Accidental Duck Hunt. Okay. All I want is to fix the game. All I want is to fix the game. Oh, War Thunder. You love it, you hate it, you play it. Alright, so that's doing its thing, and we'll be uploading that video shortly, so that's a good place to end the stream for now, guys. Thanks for connecting with me today. It's been a lot of fun, and if you watch closely, you can sort of see the actual techniques I'm using to make my images and make my videos, and I thought I would just put that out there today. It's a nice thing to stream since I have the opportunity, and Tank Baby, sorry, Tank Toddler really demands my full attention when she's awake, so I'm not really able to stream outside of her nap times. or if Tank Mom's home and then Tank Mom doesn't want me to be streaming the whole time, because when I'm talking to other people, it's sort of, you know, it's hard for her to relax, and that makes sense. And she's a hard-working girl. Precious. She's very attractive. I like her. She's pretty great. Anyway, guys, catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.